Hey everyone, it's Brett from Hope to Prosper, and I'm here at beautiful Sturgis, South Dakota, when it's not Biker Week, and I'm on an adventure in the middle of the big Great Plains tour, and we're stopping at Sturgis. So anyways, thanks for coming along, and thanks for following my channel, and I'll tell you what I have on my mind in a minute. Today I want to talk about feeling blessed in early retirement. You know, the last video I made was pretty dark about my tough times in corporate life, and now that I'm retired and enjoying it a lot more, enjoying my life a lot more, I'm just feeling blessed. I've had an amazing month. You know, I've traveled to 2 big destinations that I wanted to go to. I saw a lot of my friends, probably 6 or 8 of my friends that I grew up with. First in Colorado and now on this Great Plains tour. And man, I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling really fortunate, put it that way. You know, when I started this journey, there was a lot of worry. You know, I spent a couple months just worrying about money, worrying about how it would occupy my time, and worried about what my new goals and aspirations would be. And now my worry is kind of given way, and I've gotten all those things handled. I got the worry out of my system. I got a good solid plan. And so now all of a sudden, I'm just feeling like a wave of gratitude. I'm just pinching myself that, you know, I get to do this, that I don't have to go in on Monday morning and come home on Friday beat, and that I can travel with my friends and see places I wanted to see my whole life. So I'm feeling a lot of gratitude. I'm just feeling blessed. And I don't know how to explain it, because 6 months ago I was literally just freaking out. And now all of a sudden I've really made the transition, and I'm starting to feel so good about all of it. And I'm kicking myself for not having gotten it done earlier, but you know, this was my time. So, first off, just living the dream. You know, I want to talk about that. You know, when I started this, it's funny because, you know, you plan and plan and plan, and then your plan works and it happens, and you're feeling like, okay, so I planned this out and now I'm doing it. But in order for that plan to go right, a lot of things have to go right, and very few things have to go wrong. So I'm starting to look around and say, wow, you know, I don't know how I've been so lucky. You know, obviously I've worked hard and taken care of my business so that I can be in this position, but at the same time, a lot of things have gone right. While I've been traveling around, I've visited a lot of people, and, you know, I've seen the position they're in. One of my friends had to remind me, you know, Brett, you're doing great. Not everybody's doing so great as you. And so I had to think about that, you know, that others have struggled a lot more than me. And so that's one of my things I'm feeling grateful for, is that, yes, I worked hard, and yes, I was, you know, diligent and disciplined. But at the same time, boy, you know, bad things happen to good people, and I've been fortunate that that hasn't happened to me so much. So I'm living the dream right now. A lot of travel and adventure. You know, I've dreamed about this my whole working career while I was sitting at a desk, going to all these places and seeing all these things, and now it's finally coming true. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit. The travel and adventure, I'm glad I planned that. It's really made my retirement fulfilling. A lot of people sit around watching TV, and then they go back to work, or they're not happy, they don't have social interaction. I've pushed myself to go on these trips. I have this bucket list that I'm running down, and I'm glad I'm doing that. I'm seeing a lot of people who are, quote, early retired and really can't afford to do anything. And that's unfortunate. I think if I was retired not doing anything or just watching TV every day, I think I'd rather go back to work, and I can understand why people do. So let's talk about financial abundance. Like I said, I talked to my friend, and he reminded me that not everybody has financial abundance. Some people are forced in retirement with very little financial assets. And I didn't think about that because I've just been planning for so long. But having financial abundance, obviously, it opens up options and opportunity for you. And so that's the first thing that I think about is I'm so glad I did all that. But at the same time, he reminded me that most people haven't done that. And so I want to encourage everybody who doesn't have, major financial assets to, consider other ways to buy your freedom. Consider, less work, cheaper place to live. If you're wanting to retire and you don't have a bunch of money put away, there's still maybe options for you. Taking your Social Security early might be an option if you're not trying to make too much money, or just doing some side gigs, side hustle, start a side business. One of the things I've learned is I'm living on about half the income that I used to make at my 6-figure job. Less than half, actually almost about a third. And it can be done. It's really, if you don't have a huge nest egg, don't be discouraged. There are other options for you. So I wanted to encourage everybody to look at that. The next thing I want to talk about is health is everything. Health is everything. A lot of my friends are disabled already at my age. I'm not even retirement age. And a lot of my friends are disabled. They work construction, they threw drywall, and now their backs are shot, their necks are shot, their knees are shot. And so that's one of the things I'm very fortunate about, is that I'm still in pretty good health, and I'm thankful for that. I visited a couple that's, 5 or 10 years older than me, and the guy's broke his back twice. His wife broke her shoulder. They can't even travel anymore. They're kind of stuck at home. So, man, take care of your health. I think taking care of your health in retirement is more important than having a lot of money, in my opinion. Just to see someone who has plenty of money and can't do anything, man, that's really sad. So, health is everything in retirement, and that's another thing I'm feeling blessed about. The last thing I want to talk about is being fortunate versus blessed. I always think I'm fortunate, and I always think, a lot of good things have happened for me. Obviously, the harder I work, the more good things happen. But my friend's wife kept reminding me that, you're not fortunate, you're blessed. Like, you've actually been, somebody's looking over you. And so I have to agree with her. And I have to say that although I've done a lot on my own, a lot has gone right for me. So anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. I just want to say just a general message of gratitude that I'm really feeling blessed right now in early retirement. And I would encourage anybody, even if you don't retire, but maybe take more time off or do more things that you need to do or want to do in your life and balance the work and the life. I would encourage everybody to do that. Now that I've done this and I've cut the cord, I can't tell you how happy I am, even living on a fraction of the income, just to be able to do what I do right now and enjoy it so much. Okay, everyone. Thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoy the beautiful downtown Sturgis. We went downtown when it wasn't Bike Week, and we enjoyed it. This is part of the tour that I have always wanted to see Sturgis, and it was cool. We were mostly hanging out in the biker bars and having ribeye sandwiches and a beer, but it was great to see Sturgis. Okay, I wish everyone health, happiness, and prosperity. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I enjoy your comments. Appreciate you following along with me. Let me know if there's anything you want to talk about or have questions about. And we will see you next week. We got another grand adventure. Okay, talk to you soon.